I'm at the Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield Park. I had to try that out a couple of times before I got it right now. I just got some information. It was a busy parking spot, but they had one reserved for me, I think, for the van. And now I'm heading on a walking trail. Probably about 2 miles. It's now the 4th of July weekend, and it's quite busy here. And the trail from the beginning is fairly steep. You see a lot of Civil War material, but that's the nature of the park. Well, that's Kennesaw Mountain, the top. Well, this bridge is the first that gives me some issues. I had to drive all the way around to get to it, and now I'm still parked along the road. But this is the first one that I really see handles quite a bit of traffic, even though there are no cars now, but that's a good sign. But here you can see how they strip it down. There are a considerable amount of boards that have these misdrilled holes, which could be the original boards or just new boards they didn't use well. But as you can see, the whole undercarriage is still original. With this one, and very likely with the other bridges you see, is that the structure itself is probably preserved. Well, I finally made it to what they call Howard's Bridge or Red Oak Creek Bridge. I'm not entirely sure. And as you may be able to see, I have to check it exactly, but I might be able to make it with a van under the 9 feet. But I took that last stroll because it's only a few hundred feet and not take any risks. And now I see there's a small parking place where people park their vehicles. The sign says that it's the only bridge with this design left in Georgia. With these wooden pegs, I think 2,500 wooden pegs. But one of the last bridges that I've seen had exactly the same design, and you would also be able to look through the boards down to the creek. They said the length is a record, 391 feet, but that's including these ramps that you see here. I just wonder what the original foundations look like, because this doesn't seem to be very original. And now one more question. I hope you remembered all those covered bridges that I've shown you in the last couple of weeks. And I'll give you a compilation of them. But I would like to know what your favorite one is. And I'll tell you on my website, either cargovanconversion.com or americanvanlife.com. Well, as a final stop on my 2-week-long trip through Georgia and a little bit at Tennessee and Alabama, I'm here in Andersonville, Georgia, at the National Cemetery, historic site. There should always be some room for some reflection. Endless rows, endless rows. This started with a burial ground for the Union soldiers in the Civil War, and in 1865 it was declared a national cemetery. So you'll see this is more or less the entry. You see the Union soldiers buried here on both sides, and there's another area as well. And then as time progresses, you see more modern burial grounds as well. One thing that always hits me here is that there's also a smaller area. Well, the sign only indicated segregated, so one has to wonder. One thing that is really obvious, I think, is that these gravestones are so close together, only a few inches apart. And that was at the time there's so many people dying, they were just buried next to each other in one large grave. That's what war does. Here you can see that the graves are wider spread. And all the way in the back, we have G section, which is a segregated section. Even in death, you're segregated. And then they have a, I think, special prisoner of war museum. And when I came driving in here, it just struck me that this building architecturally equates so much with the prisoner of war theme. The being locked down, closed in. Oh, before I go, please pay attention to these missing children. If you have any information, please call the appropriate number. Hi guys, this is Joey and we're building a one-of-a-kind RV. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like and subscribe. Or better yet, leave a comment. Thanks guys. You've done a good job.